Help support our coverage using Blueberry, the community that gives creators the ability to make money, get detailed audience measurements, and host their audio and video. Get 30 days to try out the service using promo code Blueberry004. That's BLUBRRY004.
Welcome to the show. How are you today, Pramesh?
Doing good, thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Thanks for having me.
100, man. This is some cool stuff. Tell us a little bit about WebMob Technologies and exactly what you guys do.
So yeah, typically we termed as a outsourcing partner and all that, offshore company.
Okay.
But we work more like tech partner. So we take care of everything in a tech side of all the businesses that we do business with here in US and across the European country and somewhere in Middle East. But nowadays we are trying to focus more with the US market. Since last 2 years we are coming to all of the shows here in CES and a couple of more shows. And the USP, yes, what we're trying to build is the tech care of in the tech side. So a lot of challenges out here. I see today's world even out there a lot of SaaS products, off-the-shelf products are available, but people are still struggling, businesses are still struggling with the growth part because off-the-shelf products are not something which they are can go with it because they cannot change their business processes. Versus off-the-shelf products gonna be in A, B, C, D, E. You cannot go with B, then D, then E. You cannot change, right? So that's where the custom software development comes in the picture. We understand, we dive deep in the business, how they are working, and how we can bring the difference, and quickly and efficiently. Because I strongly believe, last 12 years, a lot of software has been built out there. But you put the right tools, right technology, and deliver it quickly. So that is our motto, and that is what we are doing since last decade plus time.
That's interesting because once again, there are tons of pre-made softwares out there, things like that do amazing things, but many of them are locked down in the way that they function.
Correct.
And are not necessarily customizable or flexible to what you need. So you guys are taking technologies like that and customizing them for people and their specific uses.
And we start even with this 0 to scale-up time. So some businesses are there. I just met someone out there from Florida having 50 plus sales reps and all that. They're still struggling after 7 years of business with their CRM thing. They tried 2 of the CRM, but nothing is setting up their things, right? Because no one understands their pain. There's no CRM out there. So we start with understanding what are your challenges. After talking in 10 minutes with that guy says, wow, you know much more than my business that I know that. The pain point, right? He doesn't know that in terms of thousands of SKUs he's having. Prices are changing every day. And he can do some automation of that price change and the relevant customer will get notified. Because it's an inhuman task to connect the customer need having 5 requirements out of those 1,000 things. So something similar like big data thing, AI thing, and that's kind of thing with the off-the-shelf software cannot offer them. So that's where we comes in the picture, getting into the client's business, take all those knowledge, start with something prototyping quickly, deliver that phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and see them growing the business.
Well, and there are other companies out there that do this, people like SAP, all kinds of stuff, but they are looking at much more like world-size businesses, things like that. So to be able to scale this down for smaller businesses and be able to create custom softwares, custom UIs, custom UXs, that kind of stuff is, once again, hugely important when it comes to CRM, when it comes to how you content manage things on the backside.
Correct. CRM, loan management system, some sort of ERPs, some sort of staffing solutions. A lot of startups we work with US. We work more than 50 plus industries, 50 plus companies across 20 plus industries in US. So from all the way from real estate, pharma, life science, everyone has still small challenges. They might be using some software out there, but that small challenge. So for example, one life science company I work with in East Coast, they were doing markets research with all the doctors across the globally in order to launch the new drug. They have to do discoveries and all that. As an example. So they were, in order to make that one survey, which includes small images and a lot of text data and all that, which keep changing every week. They have to hire, in order to make new survey, they have to hire a couple of developers. Versus I built a robust software for them, and which they can use on the fly. Whenever they want to conduct new survey, just go there, create new surveys with all those complex combination parameters and all that. Boom.
Wow.
and that's saving them hundreds of $1,000s a year.
Yeah, I was going to say that's literally like two people's entire job.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
you can scale workforce
And
very rapidly.
And along with that, AI, I'm seeing a big thing. It's coming up. I think in last couple of years, so many technologies comes in, goes out.
Yeah.
But I think AI gonna stay a lot, and it's gonna change the industry.
It's changed so many industries
Exactly.
already, and it's because the example I've been giving over the last couple of days, Microsoft just used an AI to, in one day, go through 32,000 organic samples to find a replacement for lithium.
Wow.
That may be able to replace 70% of the lithium on the planet.
Yes, yes.
One day.
I know,
That would have been decades of scientific work to cull through 32,000 organic samples.
Similarly, I have one example. I'm working with one of the Canadian Museum Association. Their program, they have like millions of archives out there.
Yeah.
Right? Those are important piece of history.
Yep.
And it's been like hundreds of year old, that archives. Over a period of time, it's deteriorating.
Yeah.
Right? We cannot preserve that. So how are you going to find those things? So we are archiving those things, digitizing those things, and putting AI on top of that, because millions of images, you cannot read it. You cannot interpret what it is there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a inhuman task.
Yeah, yeah.
And with the piece of AI software, we are doing it amazing way.
There was recently a cuneiform tablet that has gone untranslated for years and years. AI broke it in hours.
Correct.
Translated the whole thing.
Correct. So with the new SME size companies, and with the custom software with sort of AI, they can save a lot of money, a lot of efforts, which is kind of inhuman. If either you hire like tens of people,
there's an equation. It's either time or money.
Correct.
Which one do you have?
Correct.
And if you don't have the money, then you need the time. And things like this help you save the time.
Yes.
It's pretty awesome. How does somebody contact you? How do they get a hold of WebMob and start their CRM process? Because that's a tough consultation, man.
Correct. So webmobtech.com, someone can reach out to me, and we can start consulting out there. We can start giving them some presentation, solution understanding, because that's the background I love. That's how I started this business. I love to connect like business. I'm curious how things are working out there.
Yeah.
What's the business happening inside there? So that's what my curiosity is since my childhood.
Yeah.
I keep reading a lot about those things since my childhood.
Awesome.
And then from learning from technology background and all that, I bring technology instantly, connecting those dots. This guy's having like big data problem, which technology can be used.
Yep.
Boom.
And
I make them realize, okay, this is something can be done.
Well, and being able to customize that specifically for their need, tailor that to their platform, tailor that to their employees and their needs. That's a lot, man. So congratulations. That's absolutely awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pramesh.
Thank you, Chris.
The Tech Podcast Network CES 2024 coverage is executive produced by Michelle Mendez. Technical directors are Kurt Corliss and Adam Barker. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz, Clinton Millsap, Sergio Velasquez, and Terry Willingham. Voiceover by Aaron Hurst. Our hosts are Marlo Anderson, Don Bain, Todd Cochran, Scott Ertz, and Christopher Jordan. Studio and equipment are provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. This has been a Tech Podcast Network broadcast, copyright 2024.